Atlanta, wow, it was just a bad year because they were hurt.
I think a lot had to do with their health.
They had the star power in that lineup, and just the injuries to the rotation, the injuries to the lineup, they were never able to recover.
And now Walt Weiss takes over. What level team is he taking over?
Looking at 2026 and saying, if we can stay healthy, if they can stay healthy, it's a totally different team.
You can easily see this team into the playoffs next year.
It's going to look very different. You know, the fact that I've been here and we can hit the ground running.
You know, sometimes it's too much for any team to overcome.
Van Olsen to right field. Slam! That is in there. He got it. 99 from Sale. Harris, throw far. At the wall! He brought it back! Whoa! They got him! Not in time! Braves win!
No matter what happened last year, no matter how disappointing last season was, no matter what injuries you had or what injuries are to come, the standard remains the same and the expectation remains the same. We're here to be amongst the best or the best in Major League Baseball. It's about winning. We're here to win.
Feels amazing to be back. Let's just get to work.
The reason we're here is to win a championship.
It's the mentality, an aggressive mentality. It's a league of survivors, man. If you're not able to adapt, you're not going to be here very long.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget, at the end of the day, the object is to win the game.
We're still hungry. We still want to win.
That's why we're all here, is to win.
Get it!
Very sunny where we are going next.
A beautiful day, 70 degrees, a little bit of a breeze, perfect place for baseball. Mitts popping, balls getting thrown, and players being seen. Awesome start to spring training from here in Northport.
How can you not feel a little romantic about baseball, and how can you not feel a little excited? A lot of Braves fans are hoping for a good season this year.
Feels amazing to be back.
It was a good offseason, got a lot of good stuff going. Really happy to be here.
Spring training's always fun. I come from, farther north, so the weather's great, and it's good to see everybody.
In Atlanta this offseason, so glad to be back out here and have some sun and not walk outside to below freezing weather.
Good morning. Oh no, oh no. I never could have got it.
Bro, what do you mean you have to stack them? All right, this one's stubborn.
You got it.
Hey, whoa.
I'm so happy to be here, and most of the guys are early in spring. The guys are just, ready to go compete again, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you might as well get dressed.
Enjoy this. Enjoy it.
Hey.
This is my 16th season with the Braves Radio Network and 6th season doing play-by-play. I love the medium of baseball on the radio and getting to bring our fans the team that they love. To me, it's the best game in the world. I love the game of baseball, and getting to be a part of that and be in the game every day is, to me, as good as it gets. When people think of the Braves, they think of a competitive organization whose standard is to get into the postseason every single year. That's how high the bar is set here, and I think that makes the Braves stand out compared to a lot of other teams.
We're still hungry. We still want to win. We still want to win the whole World Series. I know what it takes for me to be ready. It takes a lot of reps, especially, taking grounders every morning, turning double plays, do the reps consistently every day. It's not about quantity, but quality, so I try to do it short and correct so I can just be ready. If you're mentally ready and prepared to compete, everything will follow you.
We come out every morning at 8 o'clock, and whatever the weather conditions are, whether it's 30 degrees right now or 60 on the good days, and we make defense important. I would just say the big thing for you is just try not to work. When you spend 10 years as a coach in the minor leagues, you take a lot of pride in being a technician and a teacher. You know, you get into other roles, you know, that you might not be teaching as much because the players are really talented when you get to the big leagues. When you get a lot of the younger kids in minor league invites to big league camp, it's, you know, those are the kids that maybe need a little bit more work than the established major leaguers, and you get to spend time with them and help them, and you get to teach. This makes you stop, right? Work your feet, step through it. Good. Get it out earlier. You like to go this way. Get it out in the middle of your body. Good. What you want to do, man?
You want to turn 2?
Yeah, let's do it. Every day. You have to focus on it every day. It's hard.
Thank you. It's optional, so why do you choose to do it?
Trying to win a gold glove. That's I mean, really.
Oh, I have some breaking news here. Walt Weiss, named manager of the Atlanta Braves. Very well regarded throughout the game. It's the natural choice.
I was really looking forward to this one, for obvious reasons, you know. When I got that call, right then the wheels start spinning, man. You know, you go from, man, am I gonna have a job in this game, to being the manager. I was awake through the whole night, just my mind racing, you know. You wanna get it right, you wanna get the message right. Most of all for me, it's the mentality, an aggressive mentality, not a reckless one, but aggressive. You have to mentally be on the attack. You know, once you start playing careful in this league, you get dominated. That's kind of human nature, especially when you start to struggle. You start to be careful. It doesn't work here. You know, you got to go the other way.
When the news broke that it was Walt Weiss, I was ecstatic. My biggest question was, how do the players feel? Players deep down certainly care about who's leading them. It's a group of men. They need a strong man to lead them.
I was pumped whenever I heard Walt was going to be our new manager. I love Walt. I think he's going to be an unbelievable manager. You know, very involved, very knowledgeable of the game.
I've been with Walt here since I got to the big leagues. He's going to be a great manager for us.
Everybody has a great relationship with Walt. I think we're all pretty fired up about it.
We might see a little bit more Bobby Cox out of Walt Weiss. You look at some cauliflower ears, you know he means business.
I think he's going to be phenomenal, and we're ready to go to war with him.
Respect his passion for the game, and I think he's going to be great.
The one thing that I really have noticed about him is his pride that he takes in wearing this uniform. He just cares a lot about this organization and the people that are in this organization. That just makes it a lot easier to go follow him and fight for him.
That Braves brand means something special to me and a lot of other people, so we're going to respect that. Like I said, I've played here. My last 3 years as a player were in Atlanta. There's a lot of people that have worked a really long time to make this brand special. We're going to respect that. We're going to honor it in the way that we operate, in the way that we wear the uniform. That's important to me.
He has a full tank when it comes to his competitive nature and his will to win and his desire to get out there and kick somebody's butt every single night. And that's what you want to do. That's what these players want to hear. That's what they want to accomplish every single night.
So you guys will be at here's the list.
Hi, fellas. Welcome. First order of business, we're going to introduce some people. Go ahead, G.
Dustin Cornell, catching coach.
Tim Hires, hitting coach.
Darnell Coles, assistant hitting coach.
Eddie Perez, 1999 NLCS MVP.
They've been waiting 4 months for that.
You saw the staff up here and all the, the analytic guys and Alex's team. You got good people, man. I'm telling you, I'm sure there's every manager in the league is standing up here saying this. We got really good people. No egos from the top down. It's all about getting you what you need. And you probably already felt it.
The purpose of spring training is to get ready for the regular season. 162 is a massive grind. These players are going to be put through the ringer physically, mentally. It takes everything they have every single night, and that's a really tough grind. And the whole purpose of spring training is to get these players ready for that no matter what level they're going to be at.
Spring training is about preparing the body, preparing the mind.
This is the time of year where you can kind of set the foundation and really try to find, that sweet spot of a routine where you're pushing it enough, but you're not really taxing yourself before the season gets here.
A lot of it's getting your bodies right, getting your mind right, getting back into the routines, getting the swing right, getting comfortable with the new pitchers that are coming in, and really just gaining those relationships.
Get back in the groove, kind of work on some things, get the body back ready for a season.
It definitely prepares you to be ready for a season, and here's where everything starts.
It's the only time all year everybody in the organization is in one place. That really creates a tone that is there for the entire year.
I think just being in pants, being on a field, being around your teammates and going through the routines that you can't do, in a facility in the winter, that kind of stuff, acclimating to that or reacclimating to it, something you can only get here.
There's one thing at mind, and it's winning. It's kind of crazy to think about that I've already been here for 5 years. Me and Strider were talking about how we're the longest tenured guys in the pitching staff. Came in, it was like Will Smith, Luke Jackson, Mentor, Matzik, all those guys. Now it's like, I guess I'm that for somebody now. So it's crazy how it seems to happen so fast. And I'm grateful for it, that's for sure.
Every spring you get a lot of new faces, but we have a lot this year, which I don't think is a bad thing whatsoever.
A lot of guys new on the staff, so that's always an adjustment for the players and the staff.
New faces, new coaches, new athletic trainer.
New pitching coach, new bullpen coach.
It's another thing spring training is for, kind of get chemistry down, get to know how different players do certain things, and kind of bring that all together to winning baseball games as a team.
The routine stays the same, the scenery's different, and that's good. It's exciting.
It seemed great, and we'll get to know more as spring goes.
I think the new guys have understand what we've kind of built here and want to be a part of that and want to contribute to that. It's just a matter of fine-tuning a few things and getting back to where we know we're capable of being.
It's like family already. Let's just get to work.
I think I'm going to go 4-seam, change up slider, and then a little bit of 2-seam, and then go back to that.
Middle in to lefties?
Away. So righty inside to the lefty.
All right, now spread them apart.
That's what I was going to try.
Yeah.
Pretty much throw it like that.
Yeah. You can come back a little bit on the ball if you want.
This way?
Meet it now. Right there. What's the change up?
I like that one. If you want to count that one out.
You started doing that last year? Or 24? 24. So we got here? Yes. Okay.
How many is that, 13?
14.
Health is, number one on the list. You got talent. You can do all these, name all these other things. But if you're not healthy, then you're not really helping anybody.
Yeah, it was a bad year for us. The injury bug is a real thing. It's going to sound like an excuse to hide behind because everybody goes through injuries, but when you're missing some guys like Ronald Acuna, Austin Riley, Ozzie Albies entire starting rotation at one point, it's tough, and you grind through it and see where it takes you. But those are guys that have been around, done it, and you want them around on the field playing.
Having Chris Sale, Strider, Lopi back, Holmes back out there, obviously what took place last year, with the injury, really happy to be here. I actually got started pretty early this offseason. I started hitting like the end of November. It was a grind last year, and working on your swing, and it was kind of in and out throughout the whole year.
A lot of it depends on what your season looked like going into the off season. So for me, it was unique. I had 13 straight months of throwing because of the injury, so definitely felt that it was necessary to take an extended time off to try to reset and just give my body a break from that stress, and then hopefully picking the ball back up, feel like a clean slate.
I think the number one goal is to be healthy.
Sometimes I feel great, some days I feel comfortable, the next day I feel a lot of pain and, oh my God, here we go again, but continue training, working to be better.
Especially after 3 or 4 years with the pain, and then throwing without pain feels great. Every bullpen that I threw this year was better and better.
With my injury last year and whatnot, finished up rehab and on Halloween. I'm excited to get back and get going.
You learn from your failures more than your successes.
Failure is always hard. The bar is very high, and I certainly set a high one for myself, and I think you have to.
Some people come into spring training ready to go. Some people come to spring slowly, gradually building up, and I think I'm more of one of those guys that slowly like to gradually build up, so that way I'm nice and prepared for the season.
You're just trying to add slowly and surely and make sure we don't have any setbacks. So it's just day by day, you try and do a little bit more, but make sure we're gonna get enough rest as well. So I'm trying to come back as quick as possible, but not trying to push and have a setback.
Just kind of getting ready for the season and making all the adjustments you think you should make before games really count.
New season's coming. We need to forget the past. 2025 in the past. We need to stay in the present, play, like we say, play in the right way, play hard, working hard. I can control what I can control. Just play baseball, have fun, play hard for my team, for all Braves country, best fan in baseball. Let's see what happens. I'm so excited, man. I'm healthy and I'm so excited.
If we can be healthy and stay healthy through a whole season, which I know that's tough to do, we're gonna be right there in the mix.
You can't, get to that woe is me territory, because you got to get your mind right, and you got to get ready to come back and help us. If you don't break with us, you'll be with us at some point, most likely. The theme of my talk today, and this is the message I want you to hear. We have a lot of talent in here. You look around the room, it's loaded with talent. And I'm here to tell you, our talent isn't enough. It's not just about our talent. It takes more than that. If you don't have an aggressive mentality, like we're gonna attack every day, it's not reckless. It's not reckless, but it's aggressive. You have to have an aggressive mindset in this league or you're gonna get chewed up. Okay, you cannot play this game careful. Your skills, your athleticism will never show up if you play careful. And again, it's not out of control. It's just we're on the attack. I talked about the talent in this room, but it's not gonna show up unless we get after it, right? We gotta have that mentality. Don't forget, at the end of the day, the object is to win the game. We're all in this together, and like I said, man, fired up. Great spring. That's all I got, fellas. Have a great day.
Everything is so detailed. I don't know that people really understand the detailed nature of what this is down here. It is so involved, and there's always something to be done.
It is a mind game out there with everything you do.
There's an army of guys trying to create game plans to get you out. When they find a weakness, they really attack it.